Surprise! Everyone thought that the videos were over for the day, but we have to talk about PewDiePie and the ADL, of course. First and foremost, let me state unequivocally, the ADL are scum. They support censorship in the most explicit sense of all independent creators. And basically, the ADL exists for the same reason Al Sharpton does, which is to shake people down for money. Lots of defamation, which is ironic since they're the Anti-Defamation League. A lot of pandering, a lot of political jostling going on with them. So, let me be clear. So, don't construe anything that I say here as a defense of the ADL or anyone donating to them. I would never give them a cent myself. But I have a feeling, when I first saw that PewDiePie had donated $50,000 to the ADL, my immediate thought, at first was probably the same as everyone else's. Oh, he's been blackmailed or something. And a lot of people, I believe that genuinely, that they basically told him, look, pony up some cash very visibly and support us, otherwise we're going to make your life, we're going to get you kicked off YouTube. Then I thought of something. He's so far out ahead. He's by far the biggest and most popular YouTuber. He's got millions of dollars. If he were to join like BitChute tomorrow, he'd have, probably 1 million people following him within a week. He doesn't have to worry about being censored. He's become such a well-known brand that by merely branching out, like he could make the ADL's life, by the way, atrociously difficult if he got on Gab and Minds and BitChute. And I encourage him to, like in the off chance, 1 in a million chance he's looking for PewDiePie ADL responses and sees this, fucking get on here on these sites and, help Alt Tech to grow. Because it'd be a huge boost, number one, for Alt Tech, but number two, he'd obviously be number one on these sites overnight. It'd be hilarious to see people's reaction. It'd generate a lot of controversy, therefore get him more money. He's so big that I don't think there's any possibility that YouTube would ever ban him unless he were to do something that were so fucking far out. Like if he were to make a video where it's 10 hours of him saying racial slurs or something, okay, that'd probably get him banned. But as long as he's more or less towing the line, he can be edgier than the average person, and he doesn't really have to worry. The idea that there's anything, for the ADL to blackmail him, therefore, if censorship's not on the table, I'd have to assume that he did something like totally shifty and he got blackmailed. I don't really believe that that's the case, though, or maybe like some other leftist group, like they got him, actually there's a private stream of him and he was saying the N-word over and over. I don't think that actually happened, though. So barring that, I have to assume this might be a 4D chess move. And then I was thinking about it, I'm like, there's one other possibility here. He spent 50 grand. Now to PewDiePie, he makes millions of dollars a year. 50 grand is not a lot of money to the dude. He's rich. He spends 50 grand on a video that, millions and millions of people are going to watch. Fundamentally, what happened is that he convinced millions of people that the ADL had blackmailed someone they really like, making their lives difficult. It's a very effective ad campaign. $50,000 bought him literal legions of foot soldiers to go after a group that defamed him and tried to get him off YouTube in the first place. The ADL openly attacked PewDiePie. The ADL openly attacks every YouTuber whenever they get a chance. They hate independent content creation. They want something to complain about so that people will donate money to them, and they want to shake people down for even more money, and they want attention because it makes them money. But now they're getting negative attention. Now you've got millions of people convinced that, do you think that the average Gen Zer, and PewDiePie's audience tends to be younger, knows what the ADL even is? No, they don't have any clue. But now they've all Googled something. What did they Google in the wake of him mentioning that he gave money to the ADL? Oh, PewDiePie ADL. What did they see when they Googled it? ADL tries to get PewDiePie censored. ADL hates PewDiePie. PewDiePie is a Nazi. PewDiePie is a racist, says SPLC. All those groups that defamed him now, they're getting plenty of traffic. Too bad most of it's overwhelmingly negative. He just basically dog-whistled to have his fans march on the ADL and then protest their existence. If that was his goal, then excellent. It definitely worked. Here we are, many hours later, it's still front page news. And here's the thing. No reasonable person would suggest, I think, that there would be any legitimate reason for him to donate money to the ADL. It doesn't make any sense. It literally wouldn't make any sense whatsoever for PewDiePie to give money to an organization that openly defamed him and tried to ruin his career. It doesn't make any sense. PewDiePie has played the game of being like, well, I'm so sorry, my material appears to have spawned, you know, racist memes or something. He doesn't look, he's a content creator, he's a big one. He obviously understands branding and stuff. He's well aware of the fact that it's bullshit and he's not causing hate. He spouts memes and he does gaming streams and shit like that. Basically, Y7 fucking videos, and he's very family friendly and he's very, very mainstream. The fact that he's the biggest YouTuber has in part to do with his superior editing skills and some meme worthiness. He's a funny dude. It has nothing to do with politics. His foray into politics was limited to essentially memes that could be considered like Pepe or something. Pepe's not racist. The ADL labeling it so doesn't make it so. In fact, if anything, gives evidence against it. I would say there's a fairly good chance that this was his way of throwing away $50K that he doesn't need in order to attack the ADL. Because now it's what is every goddamn fucking YouTuber talking about right now? PewDiePie being blackmailed by the ADL and how shifty they are. Well, that's going to resonate a hell of a lot of people that don't know anything about the ADL. And this isn't mostly from political channels. Keemstar's joking about it. He's not particularly political in every way, like tech activism and stuff. He's not. I mean, he doesn't sit there analyzing Democratic Party polls. It's coming from mainline YouTube and shit like that. People saying, well, it's mystifying to me. The ADL must have something on PewDiePie, or maybe this is 4D chess in some way. I think the latter. Because I don't think PewDiePie's a scumbag, so I can't see him being blackmailed in that sense. And as far as him worrying about being censored, what? Did Susan give him a call and say, look, if you don't donate to the ADL on your 100 million subscriber celebratory video, we're going to can your YouTube channel? Yeah, that would go over really well. It'd be really, really great for YouTube to kick off their biggest user, for whom millions of other people would probably leave the platform, and that would cause a never-ending spiral of YouTube hemorrhaging users. That would be the ultimate symbol of betrayal of independent content creation. He has nothing to worry about. We'll start promoting T-Series. Maybe they got worried. Maybe he got worried about that. He was afraid that he'd get banned for bitch lasagna or something. He's not going to get banned off YouTube. He's the biggest fucking user on one of the biggest tech platforms in the whole world. Yeah, he's going to get banned. Like he's the average Joe. Now, YouTube's algorithms have enough faultiness and problems with them. I don't think that extends to that particular glitch. I don't think that that's going to happen. And as far as the ADL goes, yeah, they're scum. Yeah. People shouldn't give any money to them, but if you're going to give money to them in such a way that a million other people will attack them, yeah, maybe it could be effective, or maybe it's just straight up irony. He's doing this to generate controversy, and in a couple days he's going to make a video, just joking, I took the donation back and now I'm giving it to Breitbart or something. That'd be hilarious. That's about all. Peace out.